There's nothing better than growing up on a farm, outdoor lifestyle, just having your own domain to operate in. That's a fantastic way to grow up. I left the farm after school and went straight to the military. At the back end of the military career, I was involved in future planning, so understanding where the military was going to position itself for the next 20, 30 years. There are a number of themes that came out in that planning, and that many of them are involved around resource scarcity, mechatronics, stuff to do with robotics, drones, artificial intelligence. Those themes applied directly to agriculture. There's been a huge investment into ag tech by a number of huge companies, and I thought if I positioned myself at the middle of those, that would be a perfect opportunity for me to use some of the decision-making techniques that I'd learnt in the 20 years in the military and apply it to agriculture, a sector that I came from, I grew up in and I enjoyed. Anthony, my brother, he's a bit of a character. He is just the typical laconic farmer that you get in hundreds of different places around Australia. Having an operating farm to work on is fantastic, but not just the farm, but also the key advisors. Whenever we pick up tech, the first process I have is talk to the agricultural advisors I have around to decide whether that is actually going to be a viable tech opportunity. Once we've decided that it is actually a viable thing that's going to work in the Australian conditions and to the scale that it needs to, then we roll it out across the customer base. The thing that I really love about farming and about agriculture in Australia is that currently there's this tech meets practical. High-tech stuff meets just the sheer practicality of the Australian farmer. Australia was founded on farming families. They represent historically what Australia was founded on, and that larrikin, have a go, get it done sort of attitude. The foundation of what we did in the military was grab a whole bunch of data from various sources, and then we had to act on it. We had to move out and do something on the ground with it. I see that as exactly the same in agriculture. There's a raft of information available to the modern farmer, from satellites to yield data to drone data to soil data, but there's of no use unless it's packaged in a format that they can digest, decide on and then act on in a timely fashion. StevTech is founded on drone data, but that's not all we do. We will grab any bit of data that's applicable to a farming operation, compile it, we shepherd the data set from collection through decision through to action. Once those decisions are made, then we can then turn that data into whatever format is required to implement that decision within the paddock. There's so many benefits to the increasing technology within agriculture. A great result for us is when we simplify vast quantities of data into an easy format for someone to make a decision on, and then they make that decision, apply it in the field and achieve great results.